What's good, everybody? So apparently my good friend and gacha co-worker Amethyst Abrams called me out in his recent video, and hey, if you're gonna call me out, expect some retaliation on my part, okay? Apparently he did not like my video I made on Zany. Yeah, I made a pull video for Zany, or should you pull for her? New players beware, don't pull for her. Because I basically made the points that Zany just isn't a good pick for a new player to do. She's very inflexible in team building. You could use her with Spectruva, but expect yourself to get a little bit more sweatier with your plays, especially if you're a new player. Might not be the best pick for you if you're starting out or if you're new to the game. He did not like that. He did not like how I said that, bro. Apparently he didn't like that. So we're gonna watch his video on Zany and on me and see why he hates my ass. Why does he hate my guts? Anyway, let's go.
So with the release of Wuthering Waves 2.7, we are getting two brand new 5-star resonators, one being Galbrina and the second being Chuyuwen. But alongside these two brand new 5-star resonators, we are getting reruns, and one of those reruns, in my opinion, is arguably one of, if not the most powerful and hardest hitting resonator in Wuthering Waves history. And there
Asterisk. Are we just spreading misinfo like 20 seconds in? Oh, are we spreading misinfo 20 seconds in? The hardest hitting resonator on her own? Asterisk. I don't know about that one, buddy. I think we're spreading misinformation.
are people out there that are spreading misinformation and flat out
fuck you.
Lying to you, telling you that this isn't the case. And I am of course talking about the legendary Super Saiyan of Renacita being Zany. Now when I tell you this resonator hits like a steam train, I mean she really does hit like a steam train. This resonator hits so hard you can literally send all of your enemies to the Shadow Realm. Zany hits so goddamn hard she will literally send you to the astral plane to meet your ancestors. Not to mention that Zany is of the Spectra element, which indicates that she has the power.
Put Cardathea and Zany in a room and watch them kiss! Sorry, carry on.
Power of the
Ew, cats and cat talking about Yuri! Ew, women kissing, cancel her!
Fine, the gods, the deities of this realm. And also, the cherry on top, she quite literally is the legendary Super Saiyan of Wuthering Waves. I mean, who the hell doesn't want to have a character that can quite literally transform into the legendary Super...
Can I be honest? I'm actually really sad we don't get many of Zany's like kicking attacks in her like attack strings. Why don't we get more of that?
Saying, I mean, come on now, let's be real. Out of all of the characters I've collected over the lifespan of Wuthering Waves, Zany is the one I resonate and connect with most. Honestly, she is my main. I am a Zany main. I am the #1 Zany shill. Say what you want, say what you like.
Yeah, he fucking C6'd her. Oh, Zany hits really hard. Yeah, I'm sure she fucking does when you C6 her and spend $1,000 on a character. Huh? It's like me going, Brunt is the hardest hitting character in the whole game.
Like, you can say John's better, you can say Brant's better, though I don't know why. You can say Carlotta's better, and you could even say Augusta's better. You can say Brant's better, though I don't know why. Say what you want, say what you like. You can say John's better, you can say Brant's better, though I don't know why.
He said that on purpose! He said that on purpose! Braun is an amazing character. He's like one of the best characters to pull for. He does great damage and he's like a good support. Listen, he heals. Bro, he does everything. Why wouldn't you want to pull for him? And he's flamboyant as hell. And he has amazing drip. He has a pirate hat. He's a pirate. He has a pirate hat. Why wouldn't you want to pull for him?
You can say Carlotta's better, and you could even say Augusta's better. And as much as
Bro did this just to piss me off, bro. He did this just to... He did this just to piss me off.
I like the rest of these characters, except for Bran. Zany...
Oh. Bro did this literally to fucking spite me. This is literally a targeted attack. This is literally a targeted attack. This is a hate crime. Is it? Do you hate women? Amethyst just clearly just hates women. If he's going off, woo. Got my eye on you, Mr. Amethyst. Bro, who calls himself Amethyst? That's like the name of a fucking female stripper, okay? You should get a fucking pole in your setup and start spinning around it, okay? Like the
is the one that connects with me the most. Now, I have built and enjoy playing many different DPS units within the world of Wuthering Waves. I enjoy and I've built Carlotta, who I played a lot of. I built and...
That kind of rhymed. That coming from a cabinet? Listen here! Right, chat, if you keep piping up, you're all getting banned. I'm timing y'all out. Anyone who says that is getting timed out. This is my stream! This is my video! I ain't getting... I was gonna say molested, but I meant mutiny. I ain't having mutiny for my own chat, alright? You behave, and you sit down, and know your fucking place. Right? None of this wishy-washy bullshit in my chat. Right? This is my space, I belong. I'm not, you go fuck off.
And enjoy playing Augusta, but none of these DPSs compare to the power and prestige that Zany brings to the table. This character deals 1 million plus damage easily. I have cleared every single aspect of the endgame modes thanks to this unit specifically. So when I hear in another video that a certain content creator is saying that this unit is a trap and this unit is not worth pulling, to that I say, you're wrong.
Virgil!
You simply couldn't be further from the truth. It's not my fault you're too incompetent to use her properly. And before you scream, shout, and throw your toys out of the pram saying, but you're using an S6 Zany.
But you're using an S6 Zany! You're having a go about me not knowing how to use her? Brother, you didn't know how to generate her Spectrofrazzle! When you first played her! You played her wrong when you first got her and she was C6! You don't know how she works! I think the one with skill issue here is the man who decided to C6 a character to compensate for the lack of skill.
To that I say,
Yes. Yes, I am. Yes. Yes, I am. Yes. Yes, I am.
Yes. Yes, he does.
the real question isn't whether I'm using an S6 Zany. No. The real question is, are you going to listen to the person that not only uses the Super Saiyan of Wuthering Waves, but looks like a Super Saiyan of...
Base! Yo! Slay King! Yes! W Amethyst! Yo, bro is so handsome. Dude is one of the few people who actually can give himself that title. He is genuinely one of the few people who could say that about themselves and he wouldn't be wrong. Holy fuck! Amethyst, I think, is one of the most handsome men I've ever met in person. I mean that legit. I mean that in the most like friendly way possible. Like, bro's like 6 foot fuck off, huge, polite, kind. Goddamn.
Wuthering Waves, or are we gonna take advice?
Bro, he's hot at IRL. A filmer legit isn't wrong. Like, he is better looking in person than like on camera, which is like a wild concept in this day and age of the internet.
Someone that paints their walls at 3 a.m. at night with a sock.
No! No, you didn't! No, you didn't, you bastard!
waves, or are we going to take advice from someone that paints their walls at 3 a.m. at night with a sock?
I think this is a really good way of how to paint a wall. This is like, this is how you paint a wall, right? Can you do it? I think this is fine. Yeah, I think we're cooking.
Yeah.
Guys, this is not okay. This is not okay. This is not okay. Listen. It was a necessary evil. It was a necessary. What is this video, Amethyst? Amethyst, what is this fucking video? I'm not being friends with you anymore. Yeah. No, it wasn't. Listen, I needed a photo for my passport. I was renewing my passport application. I needed a white wall. So I was like, I have primer paint. I'll just paint a section of my wall and take a photo in front of it. And then I proceeded to, like, it didn't work out too well. So I went to go and use my white wall that I have in my other bedroom. And I used that instead. Rather than painting a wall in this room, I used the white wall in my bedroom. It's technically magnolia, but like it's like textured. It has like textured wallpaper on it, and I thought maybe that would be okay, but when you take the picture it kind of blurs the background, so it's fine. And that, so
need I say more? I'd also like to say that this Captain Cabinetz, Captain Cabinetzu, Captain Cabinet, Captain, please for the love of God stay in the cabinet, has also summoned for an S6 character in the past, and the reason why she doesn't use this character is because she's too scared of her community because they bully her into not using him. Yes.
Ironic.
Okay.
I think we should cancel this man. Look at this fuckhead. Look at this. Fucking. I'm gonna say some really. I'm not gonna do it. Fuck you.
All jokes aside, my flames, I'm going to tell you exactly what I think about you guys when it comes to pulling Zany. Zany is a very good DPS. I'm not shifting on that one at all. Zany is a very powerful, very strong DPS.
Asterisk.
Now, so when it comes...
If you meet her conditions, which are what, Amethyst?
down to Zany's team compositions, there are going to be a few, in my opinion, a few different teams you can use, but the most important one you need to take note of if you do want to summon for Zany is Phoebe. If you've got Phoebe or have any intentions of getting Phoebe in the future, then Zany is going to be a very good TPS pick. Now, what Phoebe's going to be able to do is if you put Phoebe into the blue mode, there's like two different modes you can put Phoebe in. There's like a blue mode, a blue radiance mode, and that's going to help Zany build her radiance meter, her blazing radiance meter, which is going to help her deal the best amount of damage possible. This is also going to enable Zany to remain in her resonance liberation for longer, because the more radiant stack she has, the longer she can stay within her resonance liberation for. Pair these two with Shorekeeper, this is going to be a near invincible, unstoppable, damaging force to be reckoned with. When I was saying that Zany hits like an absolute steam train, hits like a truck, it doesn't really matter what sequence nodes you have for Zany. If you have these three together, Zany is going to be dishing out a good amount of damage. Now, bearing in mind,
the premium team does premium damage in 2.0. Yippee! She does. I just feel that Zany's just kind of clunky to use. I just feel that she's clunky to use, and I don't like her in holograms. Her animations take a long time. It's very specific. I miss some of my Nightfalls. I don't know. Unreplaceable 100% damage amp. Yeah, she's so inflexible. I want to see Amethyst do some like Spectra Rover Zany comp right now.
Bearing in mind, I have an S6 Zany. I do have an S6 Zany, so you're not going to be able to do.
Also, I fuck with the Spyro Hero's Tale game music. I know exactly where it is. It's the first area. It's the swamp area. It's the swamp area, and I know exactly the music, bro. The game's goated.
Most likely what I'm going to be able to do when it comes down to damage and when it comes down to overall use of Zany. She's still going to be very good if you have her S0 and have her weapon. I do recommend.
Can Zany apply Spectre Fuzzer independently? Not enough. She does not. She cannot do it on her. She cannot apply enough on her own to do anything.
And going for her weapon, because this is the best in slot weapon she can possibly have. And look at that crit damage. We're talking near enough 50% crit damage increase, which is absolutely insane. Now also bear in mind that most of the damage that Zany can deal is considered to be heavy attack damage. When she's in her Resonance Liberation, every single hit that she lands is going to be counted towards her Resonance Liberation as heavy attack damage. So when it comes down to your echoes, make sure that you have a decent amount of heavy attack damage as a
Nah, the original Spiritual is better, bro. I didn't say Here's Tale was the best. I said it was good, like just really good.
Stat when it comes to your Echo loadout. As you can see, this is my main in slot. This is my Nightmare Morning Ix. This is my Darius Knight. This is my Chop Chop Headless, and this is my Phantom Fae Ignis. Now my Chop Chop has an 8.6 damage bonus when it comes to heavy attack damage. My Darius Knight has a heavy attack damage bonus of 9.4%. So I've not got as much as I probably need to. However, because I have an S6 Zany, I don't need to focus on it too much. But when you're running an S0 R1 Zany, heavy attack damage is very useful.
Heavy attack, heavy attack, heavy attack, heavy attack damage, heavy attack damage.
But overall, my echoes, I was very lucky when rolling for Zany's echoes. I do have a fair amount that have crit damage, crit rate, energy regen, heavy attack damage.
Heavy attack damage!
Very good echoes. Now, the secondary team that I find very fun, but then again, isn't her best in slot team. But if you want to change it up a little bit, I run Zany, then I run Frolova as my sub DPS and a good support of field damage dealer.
Why are you recommending this team?
For Zany, and I also run Shorekeeper.
Yeah, let me recommend a team that 0.0001% of people can play. Let me recommend a team 0.00001% of people can play. Why? You've just made Frolova worse. You've just made Frolova worse. This applies to just if you have S6 Zany, that's the only reason this will apply to you ever. Why are we telling people Zany Frolova is like a team? Frolova gets heavy damage buff? You just make Frolova worse. Frolova's a great DPS. You just make her worse. Your Zany will do nothing. And your Frolova will be mid. You might as well have Spectre Rover with Zany. And like it's a fucking dungeon for Frolova at that point. It's not for Frolova. But okay, Amethyst, I know she gives heavy attack to your S6 Zany, who doesn't need the frazzle, but to the normal person, she won't really help. Because like you're just making Frolova mid to like buff an already mid Zany. Like it doesn't work. Unless you're the 0.001% of people who has an S6 Zany. Do not use this team. It doesn't make sense. Like it actually doesn't make sense.
As well. Now, when I say this team specifically,
mid, yes. If you run Frolova, Zany, and Shorekeeper, this will be a mid team. You will make them both mid. This has to be rage bait. This has to be fucking rage bait. Like you've got two strong characters and you want to fuck them? Not just mid, dog shit. Dog shit.
Is niche and not a lot of people use this team. I really
never cook again.
Do mean it. So many people have criticized me and so many people have made fun of me for using this team, but in terms
yes, because it's dog shit.
In terms of fun and enjoyability, this team is very
what, fun hitting like a fucking wet wipe on any hologram? Literally fun hitting like a fucking wet flannel at a fucking boss in TOA? going on the 4th floor in T-Way. Oh, but I'm having fun hitting like a wet fucking pool noodle. Yeah, I'm sure you can be having a lot of fun with that. Maybe in the overworld, okay? For some reason, you want Zany to like do one nightfall once every fucking 2 weeks. Alright? Maybe that's your idea of fun. Doesn't matter, Flova could just do the overworld anyway. Like, what do we mean? Like, fun? It's like doing shit. Yeah, I love having fun doing 2 fucking damage. This team actually, I've worked it out, actually does negative fucking damage. This team does negative fucking damage.
Enjoyable. You're going to really be running Zany as your main damage dealer, Flova as your off-field damage dealer. The first thing you're going to be wanting to do is pop Showkeeper's ultimate, then you want to pop Flova's ultimate, and then you're going to want to run Zany as your main damage dealer up front. She's going to be active as your off-field damage dealer, so you're going to be having hecka.
It's not for meta, it's for special and style. But your Zany's still going to be doing nothing. Like, what do we mean for style? Do you know what looks cool? I'm just gonna throw random characters together and just like make their liberate. I like looking at what you're saying, Amethyst. I like looking at their liberations. It looks really cool. That's what you're suggesting, because they ain't doing shit otherwise. They ain't doing shit otherwise. It's like, I just like looking at their liberations together at the same time. That's all this is. That's all this team is. Yeah, I like running Augusta and Gion on the same team. Because that's fun. This team ain't clear. It's not for fun. This team ain't killing a single enemy.
Dealing a good amount of damage. If you are someone that is built for Flova to do a lot of damage and you have her as an off-field damage dealer with Zany and Flova together do in fact deal a lot of damage.
No, they don't! Flova deals a lot of damage on her own. Zany does fuck all. We're just lying for fun. Oh, we're just spreading. We're just willingly spreading misinformation. Are we willingly just spreading misinformation? This video is called "This VTuber is spreading hate and lies about Zany." Bro, he's just straight up lying himself. Bro, he's just straight up lying. Bro, it's just...
I'm not sure if it's when she's happy when you pop her Resonance Liberation or when she's sad when you pop it, but one of the two forms, Bro
doesn't even know what Flova's ult does!
Variation.
And he's giving advice on team building!
Will buff what Zany can do and overall deal an increased amount of damage. So yeah, I can't remember which one it is, but one of the forms and one of the variations of her Resonance Liberation is going to do a certain...
Bro, you could have spent like 30 seconds figuring it out off camera.
Certain amount of...
You could have figured it out off camera and just cut yourself like looking it up. Like you didn't record this on stream. You actually had the ability and your power to like cut the video and like say the correct information. You had that ability, by the way. Lazy, you spent ages calling me out in the first like minute and you don't even want to cut the video? Bastard.
Bonus damage for when you're running Zany as your on-field and when you're running Flova as an off-field damage dealer, but that is a very hyper niche team. I will only recommend this team for people that just want to try something new and have a good amount of fun and very chaotic.
Looking at the pretty liberations.
Lots of colors, lots of different things going on, but it is fun.
Oh, it's the autism stim team. It literally is. It's the autism stim team.
Good amount of fun and very chaotic, lots of colors, lots of different things going on.
Oh, pretty. Wow. Woo. Oh, it's the autism. It's the Tylenol team. Yeah. What the fuck? It's the fucking Tylenol team. Wow. Woo.
Going on, but it is fun. Also, another thing that I love about Zany's playstyle is that if you're good at timing and you're good at parrying, Zany is going to be near enough invincible. And
yeah, good luck doing it with a fucking Lampy Lumen.
The counter that she deals when you parry an attack,
bullying autistic guy, yes I fucking am,
is also very, very good. It's also going to deplete the vibration bar of the enemy, especially when it comes down to bosses. It's going to be very, very useful for...
Don't lie, this guy don't do any of the parries, bro. He just smacks it. He doesn't do any enhanced nightfalls or anything like that. He just like hits the boss because he has an S6 Zany, so they die anyway.
Boss fights. She works very well as a 1v1 character. When you're fighting a hologram, if you can parry and your parry window and your reaction time is good, she's going to be near enough invincible. The boss is not going to be able to touch you at all. She is so good, especially when it comes down to a 1v1. So if you're fighting a boss, she's going to be chef's kiss.
Nah! It's facts! You can't 1v1 with Zany, she does no fucking damage! She is literally the character you cannot 1v1 with. You're invincible, yeah, if you could fucking dodge. Like, what damage? Okay, Amethyst, I have my S0 Zany. How do I 1v1 the boss with Zany? This is wild. This is wild.
But before I love you and leave you, I will say this. My final thoughts on whether I believe you should summon for Zany. Is she a very powerful DPS unit? Yes. Is she going to be required to have Phoebe? If you want to deal the best amount of damage possible, yes, you can.
Not just the best amount of damage possible, but like to even make it... A better thing to say is if you want to make her comparable to any like other premium team, you need Peeb. If you want to make her fucking comparable, or get sweaty with Spectro Rover.
And swap Phoebe out for Spectro Rover, but it's not going to be as useful as Phoebe. You can do the secondary team that I mentioned for Rover, but I don't recommend it unless you just want to experiment. But when you do master that team composition, the team is very fun and the damage is pretty good. Zany is a very good parry character, so when it comes down to 1v1ing, like I just said with bosses, she's going to be very, very good at defense shredding those bosses, leaving them vulnerable for you to go into your Residence Liberation and dealing the maximum amount of attack. Also, I just want to say, Cap, everything I said at the start of this video is satire, is a joke.
No, I hate you. No, I hate you.
I am winding you up. What Cap said in her video for the majority of it is correct. I'm very biased because I love this character. She is my main. I'm always going to main Zany. Even when I thought Augusta was going to take her place, she never did. I use Augusta a lot more than other resonators, but nowhere near as much as I use Zany. So I have an element of bias, and also I did S6 Zany. Granted, it was a very cheap S6. I didn't spend more than $140, $150, which in English pounds isn't a lot. So I was very, very fortunate to get an S6 Zany, but I'm just saying to you guys right now, if you want to go for Zany, you have to make sure you have her weapon, and please, I recommend having Phoebe, Spectro Rover, Shorekeeper, or at a push, another sub DPS that can buff what Zany.
No, not at a push. No, not at a push. You need one or the other. It's not even at a push. No, that's why she's bad. You need one or the other. There's no at a push. There's no Frolova. There's no nothing. There's no push happening. That's why she sucks. That's why she sucks to pull. Because there is no choice.
Can do.
He was so close at the end. He was so close.
Anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll speak to you in the next one. Take it easy and have a good rest of your day.
Amethyst, I appreciate you, my go. Guys, I want you all to know it. By the way, do I overdo everything? Yes, I'm being hyperbolic. Amethyst is a very, very good friend. This is all like just good fun, like banter. It's all good fun banter. Little bit of like misinformation in the video, but like I respect Amethyst with my whole heart. Guys, it's not serious. If you think we're actually beefing, there is no beef. Stop being silly. There's no beef happening. Okay, none. Just shush. Calm down. Just calm down. Do not say anything dumb, or I will be banning your ass, okay? Amethyst is a dear friend. I appreciate y'all. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to Amethyst, and like, comment, subscribe on this video too. I appreciate y'all. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Twitch.tv/Captain Cabinetz, Captain Cabinetz.